All right, I think we've got things unmuted here and are about ready to get started. Bear with me for just a moment here. And as you join us, let us know where you're from. Welcome to Ron from Newport Richey. Glad to have a fellow Floridian with us here today. And welcome to Brad from Nashville. Glad you could join us here today. Brad, we'll get things underway in just a moment. So bear with me here, and we'll be ready to roll in about 90 seconds. Welcome, Dawn. Glad you could join us here. All right, glad to see more folks joining us here. Michael Yorba, welcome, welcome. Glad you could be with us here today, Michael. Got Lee Majors coming in from the UK. Welcome, Lee. Glad you could be with us here today. And Denise from Sydney, Australia. Glad to have the folks down under represented here today as well. Good that we can get this event going on globally here. Trevor from Victoria, Australia is with us as well. So we're glad to see you joining us here. And as we get things underway, we'll be getting everything arranged here. 1 second. I'm trying to get my other monitor to cooperate here, but I think we're in good shape with all of that. So we'll make things happen here very directly, I think. Let me just double check one thing before we open up the screen sharing dynamics here and make sure that we've got that working as it should, and it's not. Okay. Let's try it this way. Well, okay. Michael says, may the TNPs bless you. Thank you, Michael. Okay, we've got a few other folks joining us here, and we'll be getting things underway in just a moment here. I'm seeing a number of folks have joined us, and we posted a little poll here, just a quick a reaction to where you think the market is going to end up by the end of the year here. And so far, it looks like we've got about 71% of the folks saying that they think the market's going to be lower by the end of the year, and 29% favoring a bullish outcome for the year. So add your opinion to the poll as we get things underway, and we'll take it from there here. Let's see if I can, in fact, change this one dynamic here. There's one little piece that's not operating properly here, and I'm doing the engineering here today as well as the moderating. So bear with me for 1 second here. It's amazing that sometimes things refuse to We'll try it that way. Okay, I think we can work with that a little bit here, and so we'll get things going here. All right, again, welcome to all of you who've taken time to join us here. Dawn points out that Mercury is in retrograde, and in fact, Dawn, that's one of the things that we've got to discuss here today. So one of the things that we have to contend with Mercury retrograde periods, as many of you already know, is that we face occasional technical challenges of one sort or another. So uh, it doesn't mean that we can avoid doing these kinds of necessary communications. We do the best that we can. Oh, I see I've got the camera off, so we can get that going again. And look at you live here. And so we can do that as we get started. We are live today. Occasionally we'll have pre-recorded sessions, but because of the market dynamics that are going on and because of some of the factors that we've been concerned about here, what we've been interested in doing is getting together for this very special webinar here today to be able to share some perspectives on what's going on with the markets, given the dynamics that we've seen here over the first 2 weeks of the trading year. It's been a pretty dramatic start to the year. And let's see here. Susan says, see, has it started yet? I still see a sit tight screen. Let's see now if we've got, I'm seeing that everything on my end looks like we are actually showing what's going on here. But if you still see a sit tight screen, anybody else, please confirm that, because we do want you to be able to see what I think you're seeing here. So according to all the buttons I've got on this end, it looks like everything is flowing. So if you're able to see me waving at you right now, please say so with the chat box. If not, then we may need to do some further tweaking here, but I think we've got everything operating. So the last comment I'm seeing was from Susan asking whether or not it has started because she's seeing a sit tight screen. If you are seeing a sit tight screen, it may indicate that you're not properly logged in. And if that's the case, then what may be happening is that you need to disconnect and then reconnect with the webinar. Okay, let's see. Something has happened to our connection here. That's what's going on, looks like. Not live. Okay. Let's try sharing this screen and see if that works. If I do this, what happens? No, that's not what we want. Okay.